What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving morning here, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what we just got. It is the brand new PSE Levitate. So, I'm really excited to get this bow in, and we're going to do some speed tests for you guys, tell you how it feels, sound, shock, back wall, draw cycle, but I got in the brand new charcoal color, and this color is freaking awesome. If you could see that. It has a little bit of a rough texture on it, and they even carried it onto the limbs, which is a cool little feature. So yeah, this bow weighs 3.6 pounds. It is a 32¼ inch axle to axle. Let off can be adjusted from 80, 85, and 90%. Peak weights in the Levitate come in 60, 70, and 80 pounds. Draw lengths on this new E2 cam is from 27.5 to 31.5 inch draw. There is a short draw cam coming out in January from PSE. 6-inch brace height. The grip is really nice. It's pretty narrow. It fits and feels really good in your hand. And they tapped in a couple holes here, which are probably going to be side plates and grip options coming soon from PSE. But overall, it's a really sweet little bow. It feels really good in the hand, and I'm excited to test it out. We're going to run some arrows through the chrono for you. This bow is set up at 80 pounds, 28.5 inch draw. So it's set up for me. We'll tell you exactly what kind of speeds and everything that I'm getting with this setup. A lot of guys do 30-inch draw, 70 pounds, so it's a little bit of a different review. So anyone with a shorter draw like myself and a little bit higher poundage, you would kind of get an idea of what your arrows could be. So looking forward to it and testing it out for you guys. But this here is the brand new 2022 PSE Carbon Levitate. Alright, we're going to run the speed test now. So this bow is set up at 80 pounds, 28.5 inch draw, and I set to 85% let off. But I'll pull it back here for you so you guys can see at home. But 80.3 pounds is what it's coming in at. But yeah, just drawing this bow back for 80 pounds, it's pretty smooth. It's a little stiff up front, and obviously you're gonna get that with the shape of this cam. But with my shorter draw length at 28.5, there isn't much of a hump and dump towards the end, or so some reviews we're getting at that longer 30-inch draw. But honestly, it feels pretty good. It's not crazy stiff at all. It's a pretty easy draw for 80 pounds, and it's probably because too I'm lower in the cam at 28.5 inches instead of higher in the cam. But we'll run some arrows through and see what we get here. So the first arrow I'm going to be running is a Eastern axis, weighing in at 510 grains. So it's 80 pounds, 28.5 inch draw, 85% let off. 510 grain arrow. 283 feet per second. That's pretty good. Alright, so next we have a 475 grain, 4mm Eastern axis. But 283 with that 510 grain arrow is pretty good. This bow is definitely efficient. You can see the draw is actually really nice too. It's pretty smooth. 292 with a 475 grain arrow. This bow is definitely a quick shooter. So now we got a Black Eagle Rampage, 445 grains. So let's see what we get here. But pay attention to the draw cycle here. For 80 pounds, it's really easy. With no stabilizer, it sits really nice in my hand. The back wall, insanely solid. Not really moving at all here, so. .300 feet per second with a 445 grain arrow. So far we're getting really good speeds with this bow. This new cam is definitely producing those speeds that PSE has been saying. Okay, so next we have a RIP TKO here. It's 415 grains. So we should see a pretty big jump from the last hour being. This one's pretty light. "310 feet per second. That's a 10 foot per second jump there. All right, guys, last hour here is the Easton Hex. 385 grains, once again, 80 pounds, 28.5-inch draw with the 85% let off. So this hour should be pretty quick, being so light. 321 feet per second with that 385 grain arrow. So this bow is definitely quick. It's probably one of the fastest bows that I've personally shot. And I think PSE did a really great job with this new cam. Like I said, being a little bit of a shorter draw like myself and lower in this mod. So I'm not at the top range where this maxes out at 31.5-inch draw, only 20.5-inch myself. So I feel like being less in this mod, the draw cycle is definitely a little easier. Slightly stiff up front, but overall rolls off pretty good. There's not a big dump at the 85%. If I change this to 90, there's going to be a little more of a dump into that back roll, but so far I'm really happy. This new dead frequency carbon that PSE did is actually really quiet. I mean, the vibration is so minimal. There's just like a little feedback at the shot. I don't even have a stabilizer on this bow, but it is pretty quiet. I put a couple of these little string dampeners on here too, so if that takes off a couple feet per second, these bows are still extremely fast. But Mike, do you want to take a couple shots?
Yeah. Is that a question? Here, man. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I honestly, I feel like I'm holding a toy. Make it release. Thanks. All right. Having a sec. £80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does not feel like it. Yeah, bro. That's insane. I mean, everything Mike's saying is completely true about this bow. The thing is a shooter, without a doubt. I personally own the V3 right now. And just taking, this is the first time I've ever shot it, just taking that one shot is kind of like making me want to spend a couple extra bucks and buy one. So I'm shooting it again, dude. I think it's nice.
There's very little feedback on the shot, right? With no stabilizer?
Nothing at all. If you put a stabilizer, it's going to be completely dead end. It's very comparable to like the V3 or whatnot, you know? Holds so good. Wow. It's a shooter, that's for sure. I like it. Honestly, best bow I've shot for 2022 so far. Shot the V3X, shot
the new Elite.
The new Elite, shot the Elite. Now this is the Carbon Levitate, and it's blowing both of them out of the water, so.
Yeah, the speeds are pretty crazy for how
speeds
it
are
feels.
definitely better than both of the Matthews and Elite's 2022 bows, but it's gonna be an expensive year for me, man.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching this review. I hope you liked it. And real quick, while I have the scale in my pocket, let's weigh this. Set up how I have it right now, just so you guys can see how light this thing really is. Mikey, come here. So you can see that. 4.7 pounds. That's with the rest and a sight. I just got to slap on a little stabilizer. Honestly, it holds so well and doesn't need much, but this bow is definitely really, really light, which is really nice for that backcountry and like long walks. So overall, I hope you guys liked it. It's producing awesome speeds, which you guys seen. And I appreciate if you guys like, subscribe to this video. We have a lot of hunts coming up. Mikey and I, we haven't been posting too much because we've been in the woods and trying to get some deer down on the ground to show you all. But stick with us. We'll be back soon. Thanks again for watching.